Hi everyone, this is Yiseia. This is just a little tutorial on how and where to place the guidelines for the River Pagoda Base that I'm going to make a tutorial video on in a little bit. These are the sentinels, and this is where you want to place the first guideline, and the second one is back here. As you can see, there's a little hump here that you can use as a guide on the map, and this is the big tree, this tree to be precise, and here's the little outcrop that I showed on the map. Now the reason that you want to use the guidelines is to find the center of the river, or near enough the center of the river, so that when you build a base you don't end up with one platform on land. So again, those are the sentinels there, and you want to make sure that this guideline, I did it wrong here, but so that this guideline is as parallel as possible to the sentinels, or scoot slightly towards them. So I did it wrong because I'm a little bit veering off away from the sentinels. So it's not that important on this line, on this guideline. It's more important on the second one that I'm going to talk about in a moment. But once you've placed it, it's just a straight line of tiles, and I only raised them above the waterline for you to see better. You can just keep them underwater, you don't have to build as much. So just a straight line from one shore to the other. Then count the tiles and find the center. In my case, I had even tiles, so I marked the centermost one. Just make a little tower of them so you can see them more easily from back there. This is really the important thing. This bit doesn't matter too much, it's just a matter of finding the center of the river. And once you have that, then you want to make a second guideline. In order to get the base in this stretch of river without hitting that shore, I would suggest starting the guideline back here, because this is then where you will start building the base from this point forward. So this is where you start the platform that's farthest away from the sentinels. When you start building this guideline, keep in mind that if you want to build a basement that is slightly submerged, but so you can still walk in the water, you might want to test out how far in you have to place the tiles in order to get that right. So for example, just rather than using the decrease or increase height thing, what I like to do is really just eyeball it. I just place a tile and then I step on it and see how deep it is and if it's the right depth. I would suggest not going any deeper than mid-thigh, because if you go any deeper than that, then you end up swimming. Either you end up swimming straight away, or sometimes you can still walk, but sometimes when you go down in the basement, especially if you use hatches to go down, then you end up swimming and start glitching, and it's difficult to get back up and whatnot, so not advisable. I would go knee deep maybe. That's as much as I would go. Then once you have the right height sussed out, again, try to be as parallel to the sentinels or slightly scoot towards them as possible. Again, here I wasn't very precise because I just wanted to make it to illustrate what I mean. So I veered off the center, but once you have it, count the tiles, find the center, mark the center again, just like with that guideline, and then build a line across to see where you come out. In my case, as you can see, I'm slightly veering off, so I would have to skew this guideline a little bit to the left in order to get it closer to the center of the river at that point. That point, actually, if you build it exactly there, if you build the guideline exactly there, that point will be the center point of the centermost altar platform. So if you get that one right, then everything else will fall into place as well. Just as everything will fall in place if you get the centermost of the main platforms correct. So once you have that sussed out, the rest will be really, well, not easy, but at least you will know that everything will be in the water, not too far to the left and right. And I will tell you all about how to place or how to build the base in the next video. See you there.